Drafting mind is a surrender mind. Drafting mind is a surrender mind. Why is it called a drafting mind? When the mind is not focused and just going up and down, sometimes we call it monkey mind. If someone have a drafting mind, it never focus. And why is this surrender mind? Because once there is no actual focus and certain determination or decision, the mind will automatically surrender to outside influences. Yeah, it will surrender to unnecessary emotion. It will surrender to certain subjection, and it will surrender to weakness. So let me say it again. Drafting mind is a surrender mind. You don't have to let your mind be drafting. No. It takes longer to acquire if you have a drafting mind. It takes forever before you can gather if you have a drafting mind. It sends people with bigger vision away because once they know that you are indecisive person, people move away. Then people can, alpha human can sense time waster far away. And once they know, no one like to associate with you. So, but lucky for you, all those could be changed. How? Because it's very dangerous. The danger behind this is that is lack of discipline, and nothing in this world you want to achieve without discipline. Nothing. I haven't seen it yet. You might gather it, you might get it, maybe generational wealth, or maybe someone help you one way or the other. But if there's no disciplined mind there, it will definitely shuffle away. That's why before anything, mind is the key. Before you lay your hand on any practical, it starts from the mind. Before you want to send your muscle to go and engage practical work, before you send your brain to go and engage in mental work, before you send anything, you want to write a book, it starts from the mind. And if the mind is not in a good shape, nothing can be in a good shape. Yeah, that's why they say go inside. Once you nurture and maintain inside, outside will follow. Forget about the outside is environment, community, culture, friend. When inside is in total, outside have no choice. You see some people deliberately will get off your way. Some people will definitely, you're no more their friend. Yeah, because you are now organizing from inside. Another one, early manipulative. The drafting mind is very dangerous because it could be easily manipulated. That's why the alpha human run away from them. People that have a drafting mind, they can send them on necessary errands because they don't think. And without probably knowing or unknowingly, they might engage in it that will cause disaster to themselves and to their friend or even their relatives. Drafty mind is an surrender mind. Don't have a drafty mind. Don't. It's a taboo. Low self-confidence. With a drafty mind, you can't have a full confidence because you know what? When you get there, people say do this. You want to do another one, you say, do that. But once you know that you start having your own mind, all that gone. All that will vanish. Because people can sense your energy, they can sense your eyeball, they can sense your tongue, they can sense your lips, and they can sense your composure anywhere. Mental fatigue. Drafting mind is full of mental fatigue because there's no any picture, there's no any vision, there's no any imagination. It's what people project that drafting mind take on, and that's what makes them dangerous, because people can project anything, fool them with certain utterance, convince them with certain conversation, and straight away you're ready to go. How to prevent it? It's preventable, because everything change, everything in you change, anything preventable, anything preventable, as far as you determined that you want to sojourn on that. Because you know what? The room of change always available, but the occupants are more scarce than anything. The room of change is always there. When you say you're ready to change, the room is there. Maybe you don't have a good education, you want to study, self-taught. Maybe you don't have any, work or any skill or any vocational skill. If you decide to learn it, just dedication is there. But excuses, which is alibi. Excuses are alibi. They are not excuses, they are alibi to hinder you down. Oh, because of my color. Oh, because I'm a male. It's only women do that. Because you are a female, it's only male do that. Alibi, no excuse. And where is that alibi coming from? From drafting mind. Because if you focus and know your hack, you realize that you'll be acting on that day by day, drafting what you want down, attracting people that will be coming, and focus on projecting destination. Yeah. It's a quite tough job. Thinking is a quite tough job, but not everyone takes it on. It's quite tough job, because you can't just let anything stay in your heart, in your mind. They can pass by, because thought is like a river, is spinning. And wherever you entertain and permit, they stay more. So how to prevent it? Guard your input. That's what I just said. Wherever you taking in, through the social media, through the book, through the gathering, socializing with friends, and select your friend. Number 2, train and focus. Train yourself. Train, in anything. Maybe study, maybe learning, work. Put yourself there. Train. Another one, mind discipline. Mind discipline is the key. Don't just your mind stay on certain unnecessary thought or fearmonger. No. Self-realization. With all that, you can realize who you are. Once you know yourself, self-realization, you're halfway there. From there, your mind will be projecting, and you can be achieving and know who you are. From there, you can gather who you want to be with, who want to be in your caucus, and the caucus you want to belong with. Drafting mind is a surrender mind. Don't let your mind drafted. If you let, it's not good news. But the good news here is that for you to know that you've been drafted and you're coming back and discipline, good luck. Share this, give a luck, and follow us.